In the UK, you could demolish a church VAT-free, but if you wanted to repair that church, you would have to pay VAT. Now, that is because earlier this year, the government capped and cut the listed places of worship grant scheme, a scheme that gave relief to places of worship on their VAT bills on repairs to their buildings. This is such an absurd situation that we find ourselves in. So we are desperately hoping that later this month, when the budget is announced, the government will restore that scheme to its full capacity and will properly support the UK's ecclesiastical heritage. Now, also earlier this month, Historic England announced their Heritage at Risk Register. That's a list of all the buildings and sites in England only that are at risk for various reasons. There are over 4,000 buildings on that register. 968 of them are places of worship. So that's nearly a quarter of all of the buildings on that register are places of worship. That's a really kind of harrowing fact. And I guess when you think kind of in the longer term, up until 2017, 100 buildings a year were coming off that register for positive reasons. So they were being repaired and restored to community use. Since 2017, the number coming off the list has been 30 or fewer. There are various reasons for that, but essentially the schemes and the support to places of worship and for repair of places of worship have been eroded over the years, and the cutting and capping of the listed places of worship scheme has been the most recent one of those.